I'm Kathleen Turner. I am back in New York, but this time I'm directing Crimes of the Heart for the Roundabout Theater at their Laura Pell's Theater on 46th Street. It's centered around three sisters. One who has never had a man, never been involved, one who has probably had too many men, and the youngest who has just shot her husband. So they come together back in the family home trying to sort out their issues. It's funny, it's sweet, but not too sweet. Although Crimes of the Heart is set in the South, in a small town, within the core of this one family, the three McGrath sisters. And although at times their lives seem rather bleak, certainly in a kind of crisis, how they deal with it, how they deal with each other, the circumstances that just have arisen from, for example, Babe shooting her husband, become very funny. How they deal with it. I had a wonderful time when we were rehearsing, one of the actors, and we had our first invitational audience, and they laughed so much, and one of the actors came to me and said, well, I didn't think this was, why were they laughing? I said, oh, I didn't tell you. It's very funny. The oldest sister of the McGrath sisters is Lenny, and she's played by Jennifer Dundas. The middle sister, Meg, is played by Sarah Paulson, who is the one sister who has left the hometown and has gone out to LA to try and make a career as a singer, but ends up essentially having a nervous breakdown instead. So she comes home to try and help with their youngest sister's situation. Now, Babe is the youngest sister, and she's played by Lily Rabe. She is a character, a woman who, let's see. She sort of sees things her own way. She definitely has her own drummer that she listens to. Someone asked me if this is my first time directing, and I answered them honestly. I said, well, officially. Because I think almost any really good actor who's been in the business for some time, and now let's remember this is my 30th year, learns all the elements of how it comes together and starts to visualize and understand what each character needs, what their contribution is, what the balance of the picture and the sound should be. So for me, this is kind of a natural growth. I'm not giving up acting by any means. I'm just sort of using my knowledge that I've gained, moving on with it, using it in more ways. And I find it's a tremendous, wonderful challenge, and I'm very good at it. What's important here is because Roundabout Theater Company is a not-for-profit company, we can take greater risks, encourage some new playwrights or new material, new talents to come in, and they don't have the restrictions that much of the for-profit theaters and productions must have.